So if you just sort of look towards me here.
Yeah. So not at the camera,
Not
but
directly.
slightly. But I want about the height.
Yeah.
So I'm
good.
looking.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Righto.
Yep, that's recording. What are you most looking forward to in 2014?
Well, nothing adventurous in this. In fact, it's as old as the hills. It's the Collingwood-Carlton rivalry. Mick to the Blues, of course, started things, but the plot has thickened. You've got Daisy and you've got Butterfant. You've got the fact that Collingwood finished way ahead of Carlton last year, and yet Carlton leapfrogged them in the finals. It's going to be on for young and old.
Who do you think will win the flag this year?
I reckon Freo this year. They were so close last year, and I reckon they're going to have to kick a few more goals on the big day, but I think this might be Ross Lyon's year at last.
3AW Player of the Year.
I'm going for a real bolter this year, a young bloke from Gold Coast named Gary Ablett. I reckon he can get the job done. He's pretty consistent. He's had a few fairly good years back to back to back to back to back.
Very good. Which side will be the surprise packet this season and why?
The Cats. Now, I called it in 2010 that the days of domination are over. I think this year the days of domination might be over, and that would be a massive surprise because Geelong being up there among the contenders and foremost among them quite often has just become like a part of the furniture.
Which player will really step up this year?
A young bloke for Essendon named Dustin Fletcher. I reckon he is really ready for the breakthrough season. He is going to step up big time.
How many goals will Buddy kick at the Swans and will it work?
In round figures 50, and I'd say no, but with Buddy, you never know.
Who will win the Coleman medal?
Go for Jack Revolt. He's an old-fashioned target forward, always has been, always will be, and he's always going to kick a few, and I think he might be due to bob up again.
How long will his self-imposed media ban last?
About a day.
Can Paul Roos turn things around at Melbourne? Can he turn around the poisonous culture?
Well, it's a big old ship, and it'll take a lot of turning, but he's a good man to have there, and I think he'll start the job. Just how far he takes it, I guess only time will tell.
Can the Hawks go back-to-back without Buddy?
No, I'm not sure whether the loss of Buddy is the reason that they won't, but a few of the good players are sort of edging to 30 and even well beyond in one or two cases, and they've just won a flag and they've been up for a long time. I think there might be a bit of a slide.
Can and will the Suns make their first final series?
No, I don't think so. I think there are going to be too many teams around them in the charge of the Light Brigade, and I don't know whether they're quite ready to go that far yet, but they'll keep improving.
What are you most looking forward to in the box this year, 3AW style?
Oh dear. Hadn't thought of that one. Oh, I hadn't got that. Hadn't got that far down. Let's have a think about that. Don't run this stuff.
No, you're right.
Okay. Who will step up to the plate this year?
Richo's actually said that he's looking forward to you actually paying for a coffee this year. So
Okay, right. Okay. Righto. Well, I'm really looking forward to seeing how Big Tone handles the pressure as the Dogs do become a contender. I think that is just going to be really exciting. I want to see whether he will explode with the excitement of it all, because I think it'll be a great year for the Doggies.
And which 3AW member will step up to the plate this year?
Well, I'm hoping Richo does, because he just has not bought a pastry since I've been working with him. I turn up with the goods on Sundays. I don't get the cheap stuff like the coffee. I get the real stuff that people like to have on a Sunday morning, and I haven't seen a lot of reciprocation, Richo.
And why is 3AW football so good?
Just the best team, and you put a team like that on the field, it can't help but be good. It's a class outfit.
Cool. Thanks, Tim.
Righto, Joe.
We'll do the promo style now, if that's all right.
So what do we do now?
So it's the same thing.